She was one of the most notorious pirates of the 1700s. Presenting Anne Bonny. She dressed like a man, fought like a legend, and vanished without a trace. So quick history lesson, Anne was an Irish-American pirate that sailed the Caribbean in the 18th century. She married a sailor just to spite her dad, and then ditched him for a famed pirate captain, Calico Jack Rackham. His decision to bring Anne aboard was highly unusual because it was considered bad luck back then to have a woman on ship. Now, although the crew knew that she was a woman, Anne would disguise herself as a man when she fought alongside them. She very quickly gained a fearsome reputation because of her brutal tactics in battle. And that brings us to Anne Bonny's final stand. On one fateful night in October 1720, a British ship led by Captain Jonathan Barnett caught up with them and prepared to board in an attempt to crack down on piracy in the Caribbean. Now, unfortunately, on that night, most of Anne's crew had been celebrating and they were way too drunk to fight. So Anne, along with one of her fellow female crew members, Mary Read, decided to take on this entire crew themselves, firing pistols and swinging their cutlasses. They fought alone until they were overpowered. The entire crew was captured and sentenced to hang for piracy. But both Anne and Mary claimed to be pregnant, which delayed their executions. Now, this is where record gets a little murky because we know that Mary eventually died in prison. Anne vanished from record. She had no execution date, no grave, and no official death record. Some say because of her father's influence, she was eventually released and she went home, remarried, and had children. And others believe that she may have returned to piracy under a new identity.